Hey, my name is Brittany, and I wanted to document my current journey, which is taking a medication called Mavyret to potentially cure my hepatitis C. So, I was very curious about this medication. My doctor pretty much sold me the dream and was like, most people they have no side effects at all. And only 5% feel like a little tiredness or dizziness. So I'm just like cool because I know the history of treatments with this. It was definitely not the case, and it was long term, and it was lots of side effects, and 30% of the time you got cured, so the odds of being cured were not even kind of worth all the bad side effects and the risks. So I was like, okay, cool. So I went online trying to find videos similar to the one that I'm currently making, like people's own personal journeys of what it was like taking this medication, because I like to research and I want to get the facts. However, I think I found two videos. Dude, I searched multiple pages and there was just slim to none out there. And the ones that I did find, I could not vibe with the people at all. I'm like, okay, this isn't going to work for me. So I'm just going to go into this blind. And I'm like, why can't I find any videos? You can find a tutorial for anything out there. How to do this. I don't know. And I'm like, why can I not find this? I'm like, oh, duh, because this is hepatitis C. There is a huge stigma around it, and I'm sure most people, I myself, don't really want to associate themselves, especially publicly, with this disease. So, since that's the case, I guess I'll be the sacrificial lamb and I will throw myself out there to hopefully try to kind of beat down the stigma of this. Um, so yeah, so pretty much I've been taking this medication for 3 weeks. And yes, I am 3 weeks behind with trying to make these videos, but I went back and forth in my head of whether or not I even wanted to do this because, yeah, didn't really know if I wanted to publicly be like, oh, I have this disease. But here I am. So within the first 48 hours of taking Mavyret, I woke up on day 3 literally destroyed. Felt like I was dying. And I was like, what is going on? Am I getting sick? But it was just pure exhaustion. Felt like if I was let's say in an inflatable tube, someone sucked all of the air out of me. The life has been sucked out of me. There is a 500-pound weight on my back. I would sleep 10 hours, which is really good for me because I'm a mom of a 2-year-old, and I would wake up feeling like I didn't sleep at all. I'm like, oh crap, this has got to be the medication because I just slept 10 hours and I'm dying. So that's definitely the main thing. Super exhausted. It gets kind of worse within a few hours of being awake. It's you feel like you're dying. And then the beginning of week 2, my ear started feeling super weird. I was like, what is going on? I don't get ear infections. I never have any issues with my ear. So I went to the doctor and she was just like, oh, it's probably allergy. So take this nasal spray and hopefully it'll help to clear all the fluid from your ears. So I've been doing that for a week. Still totally full. Feels like I'm underwater. Can't really hear out of my left ear. But also since it's been a week, kind of used to it and just kind of living with it for right now. So I don't know if that has something to do with the medication or just it trying to fight off the virus. So therefore my immune system is not as powerful. So I'm more prone to other weird stuff happening. But I don't have an infection in my ear, so it's not it's not like I have an infection. So we'll see what happens with that. Definitely notice being dizzy. Usually if I get up too fast or just sometimes when I'm walking, I'll notice oh, whoa, I need to sit down. Get the chills a lot. So it's kind of going from hot and cold. like it's summertime here in North Carolina and it's super freaking hot, but I will be like wearing a sweater in my house because I'm freezing. But then a little bit later, like, oh God, I'm so hot. So it's almost like I'm breaking a fever on and off. And then at nighttime, it's like I'm super hot, like heat stroke hot. Well, maybe that's like an exaggeration, but I have to like turn the air down to like 69 and I'm still like, I'm so hot. Like, I can't cool off. Let me try to think what else is going on. I don't know. Oh, yes. So pretty much like my glands are swollen. So these guys, and then like two on the side of my neck, are pretty much on and off swelling. I'm assuming that's also like the immune response because I mean, my body is trying to kill a virus right now. So obviously, some lymph nodes are going to swell. I can't really act surprised about that. So that is just the main things that are going on right now. I plan to at least come on here once a week just to like, I don't know, check in. So it's kind of like up to date of what's going on, if things subside or if new things are added on to the side effect list. So if you want, you can come back in a week and join me. Definitely hope this is helpful. If you are here, obviously this is something that you are suffering with and it's something that you may be thinking about doing. I definitely think that if this legit will get rid of my hepatitis, like obviously it's worth a little, a short list of measly side effects, like whatever. I can deal with this for 8 weeks if I can be like clear of this for the rest of my life. So yeah, it's totally worth it. Well, hopefully it'll be totally worth it. We'll see. But join me next week and we'll see what's going on.